Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on Fit for Expedition today. We're going down to a small town down towards Tombstone. It's called Benson, Arizona. It's rich in railroad and mining history, and it was an old west town back in the late 1800s. It's still around. It's got lots of open businesses and restaurants. Actually still a functioning community. So we're going to be bringing along Clay, an old friend from high school, who's been in a couple of videos on the channel. So come along. Again, thanks for joining us on Fit for Expedition. Well, Clay, we just missed the San Pedro Valley Arts and Historic Museum, which is open today, Tuesday, but closes at 2. But there is some cool stuff here. It's different. What is this, Clay?
This here is a crane and bucket for extracting ore from a small mine shaft. Stover pump engine used on
Baba Quivari,
and Grant.
Land Grant.
Okay.
Yeah. On the route out there.
Lone Star drill from Cypress Mine, early 1900s. Here's a hoist used underground to lift equipment and ore up the shaft. Cypress Mine, early 1900s.
I can kind of figure that out because it's got this place to take cable.
Yeah.
So that makes this one makes sense. Some of the other stuff doesn't really make sense.
The size of the sprockets make it have to pull a lot of weight.
Yeah. And then what's this?
And this is a hand drill.
Okay, that makes sense.
Rock drill. Jackson. It's called a Jackson drill. Used by Cypress Mine, late 1800s.
And it says right here, Jackson drill.
A Jackson drill.
Upside down.
Upside down.
Yes. Denver, May 17th, 88. That's 1888. Guess so.
The real gas lights.
Oh yeah, the filament in there, the paper filament
too. Feel the heat coming off of it.
Oh, it's hot when you touch it.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, not super
Those
hot,
are
but
little
it's pretty
bags,
hot.
little net bags that they have to tie on there.
Yeah, it's like a lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you disturb them enough, they'll fall apart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're
We
frail.
used to put those on the Coleman lanterns.
So this is on the National Register of Historic Places. This is the stuff outside. I bet you can actually check this out when they're open.
Yeah.
Actually cruise around. But we're actually behind a fence here, so we can't see it. Just doing a walkabout. Some cool murals on the walls.
Yeah.
We're in Benson. You watch my step behind me.
I'm watching steps.
There's also one over there. What's up?
Eyes actually follow you when you walk past.
Do they? You sure? Man, look at the height of this curb. Look at the height of this curb.
Yeah, look. Bared. 12-inch, 13-inch feet.
Yep. That's tall. Okay, so this guy's eyes follow you, you say? Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, they kind of do. They kind of do.
Hey, check it out. This guy, he has a lot of different brands. Look at all of his brands.
Yeah.
See all the brands?
Yeah. They're probably all local brands, all that were used in this area.
It's called the Right 7. Right 7.
says AZ or something. Right? Yeah, this is all for like Land to Kai.
Over the Hump K Ranch.
And there's a lot of them.
Keep going. Keep going, the little tiny ones over here. Keep going.
Oh, the little guys.
There's Keyhole. That's the last one, I guess. Over the Centaurs.
So we're walking down Main Street in Benson.
Gun store.
Sergeant's Sidearms over there. Oh, here's a hair salon. I like this one. Formerly Sheer Pleasure. That was the name of it. I like different names of hair salons.
Benson's first drugstore. Henry Walker Properties, 1889.
But it's empty.
It's empty.
Yeah. Here's a museum. This says it's a museum. But so it's a museum. But of course, actually it says hours.
It's open 10 to 2. Same as
Yeah, same as the other one, 10 a.m. to 2, so not closed for COVID. The school was open here, so it seems like they're pretty much open for business here. Yep. So there is a place here called Page's Palace, which is a cocktail and food and spirits, so it's a restaurant and bar, but it's padlocked up, so it's probably only open till 2. Kartchner Cave.
A painting of himself.
Kartchner Caverns mural. Kartchner Caverns is kind of a well-known spot around here. Giant caverns. They were discovered only like what, 20 years ago maybe? They weren't discovered 20 years ago, but they were kept a secret until 20 years ago. That's really what it was. Here's some interesting thing. Mariachi band of Pancho Villa played here in 1916 while he tried to recruit men from the platform of his train. Chamber of Commerce. Benson, San Pedro Valley. Very nice building. And here is the Horseshoe Cafe, which is a pretty cool sign. Yeah, I've been in here, but it's been years. Yeah. interesting mural down here. I got to get past the glare.
Has a POWMIA flag.
Yeah. Wonder what this building is. But cool little Overland Mail Company. But it's a stagecoach. They just also deliver the mail. And once again, this is also by Dan Quarles. So he's done a lot of murals around here, and this video is slowly becoming a Dan Quarles mural video, which is great. Now, this is the building that I just took the mural of. This is the Benson Visitor Center, and it says it's open, so we will find out.
But if you take a look over the tracks, that is the Arnold Hotel. And that's
That's a hotel over there, huh?
Oh, wow.
That was the scene of wild card games,
Oh, yeah?
the trade, scoundrels, brothel,
Yeah.
that type of thing, salacious history.
There's a lot more different words than that, too.
And then if you go along Highway 80, you can see the tall white building in the distance, and that's the Apache Powder Company. And this right here is an angel buggy. And right here, you can see this is where they put the nitroglycerin in, mixed with crushed pecan shells. And they would the men would push this along these narrow walkways, wooden walkways, into the mixing house.
So the pecan shells would stop it from...
No, it would be more impact.
Okay.
When you blast.
Wow.
Yeah, so like Hercules had like rounded up, like every dynamite company during those times had a different sort of niche. And theirs was the crushed pecans. And so they would put them in the mixing house, and then they would pack them into these sticks of dynamite. This is replica, of course.
Yeah. It was like a wax paper, huh?
That's not real dynamite? Oh, okay.
No, but that is a real detonator. They had a lot of explosives in the area, the dynamite makers, because of the mining industry over in Bisbee, over in Tombstone. They have the silver, they have the copper in Bisbee, so they would use. And so when he passed away a few years ago, last year, he donated this to the Benson Visitor Center.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, so we have a plaque and a little memorial for Mr. Fenn.
That's great.
Yeah, so we're not really a museum, but we're kind of a museum. Early 1900s, it used to be the deli.
Okay.
And then Wally Ziering turned it into a candy store, and even up into the late 80s when Mr. Wally became ill and closed it down. So a lot of people who grew up in Benson, Ziering's is kind of a local favorite.
Cool. So you say this is a replica?
Yeah.
This building.
That's the track. That's outside here. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the back side.
Yes.
So what happened to the original?
It burned
Okay.
in 1904.
1904.
And then this got built by the city of Benson in the late 90s.
Okay. All aboard.
On board, you missed the train, sir. Sorry. It's probably for the brakes, but
It's like a fish. It's like a boat wheel.
yeah.
This is a Southern Pacific caboose that's parked by the visitor center in Benson. It's right on the main strip here. And the visitor center is inside of a replica of an 1880s train station. And it's a pretty cool place to check out. Got some good information. And she was very nice and kind of ran through some of the history of the area. And even gave me some places to check out that are not in Benson, that are nearby. And I thought that was kind of cool and kind of nice of her. What do you say, Clay?
You hit it.
Hey, thanks for joining us here at Fit for Expedition and at fitforexpedition.com. We have a website. That's the name. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you like the channel and you like to subscribe, maybe you're new here, you haven't seen any of our videos before, but you liked it, hit the subscribe button. Also, if you want to get notifications of new videos as they come up, just ring that little bell. This is a 1 pound, little 1 pound dumbbell. Hey, and also share this with your friends if you think they'd like it. And once again, thanks for joining us at Fit for Expedition.